Yeah, so hello, ladies and gentlemen, South Island, hello, Junior. Hope everybody's having a good day. I've got Aaron on here, so I'm kind of checking the sound quality. Want to say hi, Aaron? Okay, Aaron? No, we lost Aaron. Unless he's doing a sound check for us.
You're a touch echoey, Jimmy. I don't know how I sound quite yet.
Let me just. Yeah, there, just there. Turn you back a little. That's good. Damn, Windows, thank you. Alright, now that echo sound should be gone.
Alright, I'm doing a test. Alright,
Ronnie. Ronnie just came on. I just came on YouTube. And he's got a lot to talk about, Ronnie. So I hope you got the coffee and the popcorn ready. We got a lot to talk about tonight.
I have a bit of a delay, so it's
Yeah.
because I'm just trying to patch Stowe in the background.
Right. Sitting here, I'm just sitting in complete face, Ronnie. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead while Aaron is kind of waiting because he is kind of a few seconds behind us.
You're still a bit echoey, but it's okay. We can at least hear you.
Yeah, sure, else I can adjust. I think what it is because it's going through Discord, and I do have Discord on voice activation, because I've actually had someone who told me that when I'm doing these streams, it's actually best to put your Discord on push to talk, because Discord will pick up the, me talking plus me talking to Discord, so that's why you're hearing the echo sound. So so you other streamers, just the idea, yeah, you're right. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I am South Island, in other words, to the Junior. This is Aaron, my second in command. Welcome to season 13.5. They just passed this today. Now, I will tell you later on, me and Aaron will be doing the mission. We have not done it yet. We had Dino and a couple other who told us it's okay, they like it. So that they didn't want to give us too much spoilers, that it's okay and they liked it. But on the same time, wow. What do you think of all this, Aaron?
Well, I mean, excuse me. The concept for the mission looks like it should be pretty interesting. As the article kind of talks about, we're not taking the perspective of our own captain, which is the first time we've done that in Stowe, I think. And
no, this is actually a first note. In fact, I'll bring that up real quick. Now, I'm kind of jumping to my tab
let's go ahead
here.
and keep pressing on, though.
Alright, 13th Thirst. On Thursday, on the Victory to Life thing, when they do their 10th Third weekly on Thursdays, definitely go take a look and take a walk, because apparently they're bringing another person into the thing. Now, I like it. Someone took a picture of is that a real name? Trees on the head into that. But come Thursday they're going to be bringing out another one. All right, so getting back into
But yeah, so for those of you who may not know, for the Victory is Life season 14 and a half stuff that they're doing between today and later this summer in June, they are going to have something around 10 voice actors brought in for this new content. We already know 6 of them.
Yeah.
So we know Martok, Kira, Odo, Garrick, and Dr. Bashir, and Quark.
Yeah.
Who do you think, Jimmy, that shadow outline is on that picture? You might want to pull it up at stream so people can see what we're talking about.
Yeah, I've already shown it. I'm now going to the other picture. Honestly, oh hell. She just got married. I would actually like to see. We already know.
Well, it wouldn't be. You're thinking about Jadzia, Dax. It wouldn't be Jadzia because by this point in the storyline, Jadzia died. And the
that's right. I totally forgot about that.
Dax symbiote was put over to Esri Dax, who is played by Nicole DeBoer. However, I do think that shadow looks a little like her, and her character has already been named in an earlier mission. And it was just kind of in passing.
Yeah, I forget where. I think it was like in Canada somewhere. Somewhere in Canada, this everything else. They was having one of these Star Trek convention things, this everything else. And some people actually walked up and asked her thing, because I actually follow her on my Facebook page here, and she posted a bunch of stuff, and she goes to these Star Trek conventions, and she was actually posting on Star Trek here about these people asking her, hey, why don't you get in this game, why don't you play this game, why don't you pick up your character that you created and, the Star Trek and jump in. And her last one, I liked the game, I played the game, it's interesting, I might. She didn't say no, just I might.
So, I mean, she is about that size and shape as the shadowy image we have in the picture. She also, like I said, her character was very briefly mentioned in an earlier mission. It could easily be Esri Dax as one of the next ones. And I think it would kind of make sense. I mean, if you're bringing back Deep Space Nine characters, anyway, that would be really cool.
Well, they did say, who was that? At the beginning of the year, right around springish, I think it's sometime last year, I think. They need to count it. They're going to bring everybody back. They're going to get everybody from the next generation back into the game.
Well, that would
everybody from Voyager.
Everybody wants that to happen, Jimmy. Everybody wants all of the voice actors in there. It's just a matter of whether they can.
Exactly.
But that's my 2 cents. That's what I think on that one.
Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think of that. But I've just seen the other one who just got married to his Spock's son. Congratulations, you guys. That was awesome.
You're thinking of Terry Farrell, who played Jadzia. But Jadzia's the Jadzia host of the Dax symbiote died.
Yeah. But did you see the day they got married on? They actually got married on Spock's birthday, which I think was awesome.
Let's
Alright, so anyway, hitting on that. Alright, so again, and I'll put all these links later on once I edit this stream and everything else. But as you see, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and I've got 2 more on another tab. The first one here, like I said, the patch is about 1,680-ish megabytes and everything else, and it gives a slow internet. Yeah, like Aaron, he's actually patching right now.
That's the other problem I have is that I didn't do the pre-patches either, so I have a little bit more to upload.
Yeah, because each time you closed the game, they did a pre-patch each time, and each one was like 200.
So learn from my mistakes and always let it pre-patch.
Well, I tend to leave Arc running in the background. And granted, sometimes it becomes a resource hog, and I'm doing everything because Arc is constantly in the background running, but then so does Steam, which is also a resource hog. But I leave both of them running constantly in the background. But then again, I've got a strong computer to handle it all. Alright, so anyway, welcome to season 14.5. Like I said, it's going to be a good size patch if you've not done, like Aaron said, let the thing pre-patch and all. that the end of thought last year, plans for the turtle people. I hate that name. Zenkethi, thank you. Right there. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. In the shoes of Nathur? So I guess
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead, because I can't pronounce her name.
Gosh. All right, I'm just going to read what we have in the article. So in the fall of last year, we saw the plans for Zenkethi laid bare. And in the winter of this year, we saw the amazing scope of the magnitude of the hurt threat that their crusade attempted to curtail. At the center of both of these encounters was a Zenkethi named Nethpar, who defected, Zenkethi, and helped to assure Allied victory for them. In one of the most unique episodes in the history of STO, the Renegade's Regret, which is the mission that is available today, you'll be put in the shoes of Nethpar, which means you'll be playing as Nethpar, as she describes the history of the Zenkethi Crusade from her perspective and what eventually led to her betray her own people. Captains will be revisiting worlds that they saw in earlier episodes, but from a new point of view, and witnessing the Zenkethi genocide firsthand. In addition to this episode, we have a great collection of features for all of our captains to enjoy. And I were talking in that case about the Constable secondary specialization, which Jimmy's already covered in a previous stream.
Yeah.
Which will allow you. It's really going to be really fun for folks like me who want to hunt folks like Dehu.
It's definitely a key type of specialization.
Yeah, they're also giving us some updates to the lockboxes, which either we're covering in a minute or we've already covered. And then basically, this is going to kind of tie everything together with what we've learned so far about what the Zenkethi have been doing. So hopefully it answers some questions for us.
Big time. You got figured, yeah, me and I had it wrong. I actually suspected the big thing, purple thing, whatever you want to call them, I actually thought they were big crystal entities that were chasing. You thought the king, the big crystal entity that you'd go in and shoot up.
But it's so much worse.
No, it's little pesky spiders. And everybody hates spiders.
Oh, those were just the ships, Jimmy?
Mm-hmm. Alright, so the next thing, now Dino has actually been... Now, Dino, I've got Dino's permission, so thank you again, Dino, because I think you're the one that's in Twitch, because I got 2 in Twitch watching, 1 in YouTube, so YouTube, that's you, Ronnie. And I'm also streaming the SNES cast. So the you people you used to have Hitbox, because Hitbox actually put a thing out that they've been, they're no longer Hitbox, they're now Snashcast, was asking they want to keep my account or just go ahead and let it go. I decided to go ahead and add it in, so you've got Snashcast, but used to be the old Hitbox. I'm shooting it up too. But I do have Dino's permission. Dino this morning has been opening up the new lockbox. Which is interesting. As you can see, you've got all of these ships inside the lockbox with everything else and all, which is pretty interesting. But here's the next kicker. All the T5 that used to be blue colored, they're no longer blue. They're purple. They are purple colored. Now, I don't have any offhand though. It's on the other. No, I wonder if I can jump over and grab. No, I can't. Alright, so anyway, okay, so in the lockbox, the evolution of the Infinity lockbox. Now, this just came out today. Now, granted, it's going to talk about the Wells T6, this everything else, so you'll have a chance of clicking up. And this here is the Federation's Wells, and you have the chance of clicking up in this lockbox. Of course, you've got the JJ version, T6 JJ version Enterprise right there. Kentucky, is that the Dreadnought? No.
Which one?
I'm looking at, oh no, you can get them both. You can get the T5 and the T6. But you can basically get the new Turtle Teeth ship. But then you got this one down here. This is the Nakul. So finally Nakul is now starting to, get caught up and everything else and stuff. So Nakul is getting caught up. Now, you sit here and kind of watch this thing.
Getting caught up. I mean, those ships were, Jimmy. Those ships were always the tier that they have been. That hasn't changed. They're just making. They just kind of changed the way that they did it, and they're making them available in a different way than they had before. So it's definitely cool. Check it out. I know some folks have already won some pretty cool ships out of them, and there is a. I guess it'll tie us into the next thing. There is a lockbox key sale going on right now. Which will help you get some of those cool things.
So, like I said, right now, from April 3rd, which is today, Pacific Standard Time, to April 10th, which is the 10th, next Tuesday, basically. So, from today till next Tuesday, as you can see here on the calendar, this lockbox sale is going on with everything else, so you'll have the chance of taking your Zens. So if you like me and Aaron, who gets our Zens, 500 each month and everything else, here's your chance to go ahead, get some keys. Now, I will have to let you know, we have Dino, who's kind of figured out how to, get a better chance of getting a ship. And it's kind of like you have to go get the gambling device from the garage station, and like the top of the hour kind of, you want to be in a social area like 8th birthday stuff, Deep Space Nine, someplace like that. Play with your little, I call it a turtle because it looks like a turtle when you take it out of your back pocket. But you do your thing with it at the top of the hour. Exactly, Ron, exactly. And that's another thing. Ron just needs to comment. I just checked these things not even an hour ago. Yesterday the day before, lockbox keys was going like 50,000, just eyeballing like 50,000. And after the lockbox keys come out, they've gone crazy on the exchange. Crazy amounts on the exchange right now. But yeah, you can get them. The only problem with that though is you need a lot of energy credits. So you've got to take one lockbox key. In fact, we'll take a look now. Where is it going to be? Items? There it is. So a pack of 10 is going for 956 Zens. But the one, now that's 20. Where's the one? There it is. The one key is going for 106. So now me, sometimes I'll take a chance with it, and I'll use my 500 Zens and basically get like 4 or 5 of them. But I'm not going to lie to you, I just get junk out of each time. Now last time, I did get lucky last time and got some extra stuff last time. But most of the time, I'll be honest, I don't bother with it, because I just get junk out of this. But as you can see right now, till next Tuesday, for one key, it's going to 106 Zens. But then on the exchange, they're just ridiculously crazy on the exchange right now. So that's that. Alright,
what else do we got left to cover?
Well, let's see. Okay, we talked about that. We still got the pack notes. You want to do the pack notes now, or you want to do the story missions reward?
Why don't we do the story mission first? Because that will make the patch notes a little shorter, because a lot of that is updates regarding the story.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's like Aaron just said, yeah, there's a lot in here, just everything else. But the majority of it is basically leading up to making this mission work. And Critic, if you're listening to me, what happened? What happened? Usually you put this on triple, play it on triple, but the last 3 times now, you gave us the specialization, hold up to take a look at it, and then...
It's not fair, Jimmy. That's not fair. The last time that they gave us missions to play in Tribble that were new was when Agents of Yesterday came out, and we were playing it as costumes, and they only gave us a portion of the available missions. They might do that again for us for the upcoming content. However, they probably won't give you everything. When it's just a single mission, they're not going to let that out early.
Then I want to see it early. I don't care about files. Don't care. Alright, so anyway,
So you might get to see some of the Victory's Life stuff in June, before the June release.
If you subscribe to my $10 one, which Spirit is patiently waiting, so thank you, Spirit, for being one of my $10 subscribers. Thank you. Alright, so anyway, you can do this mission, and as of today, you can be able to pick up the new console science, another refocuser, a unique science console inspired by the Kentucky design technology, tactically boosted by Technion Dan and me and Dino were just talking about this just not even like an hour ago. If you've got the War Game set, which also uses this Technion build, this everything else, between War Games and this, I can actually see someone setting up the ship that direction, that way. So what do you, now Aaron's not picked it up either, but otherwise, just looking at this, Aaron, what do you think?
Well, I mean, it doesn't really, this article doesn't really talk much about what it does. I mean, it loosely describes what it does, but I'm more interested to see what the other things that are going to come with it in the next couple of weeks go by, because this is a featured episode, so each week we'll get something new, and then there'll be a little bit of a gap between the featured episode and then the next big thing is going to be the stuff in June. So I'm interested to see what this and the other parts are going to do. Especially considering this is Tetrion, and I do have a couple of Tetrion builds in progress. So it should be very interesting. I think, though, that we should go back to something you did mention, and that was for your Patreon subscribers. Remember that for Jimmy's Patreon subscribers, one of the things he's giving us as extra content is us going into Tribble and streaming Tribble test stuff. So if you want a sneak peek at something, get on Jimmy's Patreon and go ahead and help him out there, because that'll help us make things even better.
Yeah, because I'm not going to lie to you, ladies and gentlemen. I am no longer being sponsored by YouTube. YouTube has last month I think it was, has now demonetized me. Now, granted, now that I'm no longer being monetized by YouTube, I'm actually getting more people subscribing to my Twitch account and my YouTube account now. But literally, I am not getting any money now. I'm not going to lie.
That's, again, something...
Yeah. But it could really help me, if you don't mind. I actually have the goal. I actually got brought up. Now, I do have the goal. This is my Patreon page. Yes, I've got Spirit and Douglas, so thank you too. But I do have the goal to get at least 30 people to this page to kind of help me out, to everything else. But at the same time, get new people into the game, or some people that like return into the game that they have not played since, like, season 5 or, year 5 or whatever. Come back, take a look at the game, and, just play, because that's another thing I'm trying to see in the game a lot. There's a lot of fleets in the game, but then there's a lot of them, there's practically dead fleets, unfortunately, because a lot of people are like, we're done with the grind, goodbye, and they totally left. But now they're seeing this new stuff, I'm actually seeing some of the old players of my fleet actually come back, now that the season just came out today, actually coming back today saying, oh wow, they're having to catch up, because the last time they did anything was like the toss stuff, or the one guy I was just talking to today, he came in during the Romulan stuff, he was all through the Romulan stuff, but then when they did that thing with the Romulan and forced you to choose one side or the other instead of making the Romulan your own, that was it, he left the game. He's completely honest, he's a lifetimer, so he can get to come and go anytime he wanted. But that was it. He left the game. He got mad at that because he wanted the Romulan to be its own faction. But today he actually came back. So there's a lot of you Turner coming back. I've shown that. I've already shown that. Okay, real quick. All right, past notes. Now, I'll put this in the link. The first two is really about the storyline mission. You have to be level 10 to do the mission and everything else. You also get a new secondary. Now, me, I'm about to unlock it in about 2 seconds, so you're going to see me unlocking it with everything else. But down here, in general, the system, I would put this into the link to everything else. Mainly, a lot of this is graphic glitch getting thick. Like here, need improvement to the discovery state, drive ethic, which is basically an animation ability. This everything else. That's what a lot of this is. But I will have to say down here, you people that are using, they're doing the fleet colony, and then going to the exchange and selling 50,000 fleet colonies for 1,000,000 credits. Your day just came to an end. Thank God. That's about it. I will put this into the link to everything else. Crap, I didn't see how long it's been running. Crap.
One of the big things, I guess, that should be mentioned under the general stuff on there, real quick, is that they did,
yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yes.
Autofire.
Moved around NPCs in the Chronos shipyard to make them easier to interact. That is something they did on their space dock as well. So it's just they moved them around in the map a little bit so that they're not sitting next to each other, so that you don't have 3 or 4 stacked buttons to interact with, because it can be annoying. So it's something that I would say is a helpful thing that they did recently.
Yep. And the other thing I was going to mention that me and Dehu just talked about yesterday, because me and Dehu, was actually looking at the notes yesterday, especially right here in general and here in the system. When you get into the game now, your auto fire, now me, I use spacebar for a lot of my auto fire ability to fire my beam, fire my torpedoes. I use spacebar, just hit it tires, till I hit it again, it stops firing. Now when you get into the game now, either when you make a new tin, I just made a new tin, just, because I need a Vulcan, for first contact day, which is now, it's Thursday, I think, still Thursday. But I noticed when I created him, and I started doing, the very first part, level 4, level 5, as soon as I, hit the little thing here, this little thing here, instead of, in fact, I'll go ahead and jump up, I wouldn't even say it. When you hit the auto button and everything else and all, it'll auto fire for you. But that's only, I've noticed, for space. Ground, it don't see it. On ground, you still have to click on the ground. But space, now it seems to be, oh crap, I'm going back down. Oh, I am. I'm going to back to my favorite homeland, Badlands. Man, I don't know what to do. Alright, so anyway, so now that you're in here, when you hit this, it'll automatically start auto-firing, as you can see here. Hits everything else. So they have actually added in the options. Oh, I just seen it. Where was it? Outlet, no. Now let's go look for it again. It's actually in the HUD here somewhere. Alright, on it. Not the under controller now. There it is, right there. Under controls. Search an auto attack node, which affect how tires behave when they're set to auto attack. If auto attack is disabled, right click on the tire to set the auto attack to that power level. So as you can see now, you can actually adjust it, and you got a drop down box that's just now available under control to now. Disable auto attack, target, change console, toggle nether, see, I'm not sure if some of these are. Maintain while button is pressed. So like I said, they have actually changed this to everything else and all. Now, the last one right here, the you people that want to control your tire, this, everything else, I would recommend this one, maintain while button is tire. That way, as long as you keep the one mouse button pressing down on the one, it'll keep tiring, it'll tire everything, just until you take your mouse off of it. Once you take your mouse off of it, then it will stop tiring. And that is one of the new features they have actually added into the game. Now, I'll be honest with you, I've never had a problem shooting somebody, aiming somebody, this, everything else. I've never had that kind of problem. But I'm guessing other people, because when you come into the game a lot of times, now when it's green like this, that means they're going to auto tire. As you can see, auto tiring. And then if you left click it, right click it, now you notice it's not going to tire. Because you don't see the auto tire ability. But then when you right click it again, it changes to auto tiring. And it will fire all those weapons as long as they're green. And when you do that, you notice how it's kind of flashing like? Because it's actually in the auto tire mode. But that is one of the new features that's everything else. They've actually put it into the game where you can actually control and this everything else. Aaron, what do you think of that? Like I said, are you in the game yet, or are you still patching? Aaron?
No, it's still taking its dear sweet time.
Well, if you look at my stream then, like I said, it's in controls, and this is one of the new features to everything else that just got turned on. So I will have to give you a warning. For some people, like my one clown when I got on this morning, I literally had to reset all my tires, reset all my stuff, reset all my bridge officers, and just everything else and all. Whereas Jenny Jr., now all I had to do was just go here and go to, and unsafe again. Continue cryptic, leave my things alone. And that was it. Everything reset and everything was ready to go again. But on my Cleon, now it literally deleted everything. It removed all my stuff, removed all this on my Cleon. So on my Cleon, he thought I wouldn't did the mission, the new mission. I literally had to reset all of this on my Cleon. But this guy, nope. He was okay. You just had to go and do your loadout and save the loadout. No problem. I think it's there. Because I got it set for 2 seconds. That way, for people who want to stomp camp me on the stream and want to chase me down. Now there's basically a 2 second delay. So I can see you shoot you and then run like hell. Oh, okay. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good. Otherwise, like I said, I think that's about it. There's a lot going on. I'm going to put all these links into the thing and everything else on also. We're going to go ahead and jump off the Aaron, not done this mission. As soon as Aaron gets done patching, me and Aaron will be streaming this and taking a look at this mission and everything else. Once he gets done patching, but kind of understand, it is like downpouring. I mean, it's just nasty today. So as soon as Aaron gets done with his patching and everything else, we will be going in and taking, which one is that? This one right here. We will be taking a look at this this mission here, this everything else. So, what about 10 minutes? Oh, no, I'm not at dinner yet. So what time is it? So I'm going to say, give us about 20 minutes, because I'm not at dinner yet. Hopefully by then, Aaron will be done patching, and we will be jumping together and doing this mission together. So give us about 20 minutes so Aaron can get past it. I can get dinner and we shall be back. Again, like I said, if you don't mind, please, this is my, picture of the page. It will very much help. And my goal is to basically get 30 people into Tweet on my page. Also, we have a Facebook page that I do a lot of stuff. So if you want to follow me, see what we're doing, a lot of our Star Trek stuff, definitely reach out to me. I have a Facebook page for that stuff, as well as a Discord for that stuff, so you can reach out to us. And like I said, we shall be back again. Oh, go away. Anyway, so I am Jimmy June, leader and owner of the SAS. I have Aaron, who's in the process of trying to pack the game. But for you Federation players, live on Proctor, you run the players going through, you clean players, Claw, and I'll see you out there in the stars. Bye now, Aaron. Yeah, Aaron said bye-bye. Then his internet's acting up, so I shall catch everybody in about 20 minutes and I'll see you all again on the new mission. Bye now.